Chapter 8 Breaking and Entering for Beginners. Just to clarify, Milo said, we're about to break into a building for information that we don't even know is useful? Yep, Nia said. Cool, Milo muttered. Love that for us. The five boys, and now somehow Nia and Riley, stood in the alley behind Jenkins Auto Repair, a dusty garage that had been closed for years. Nia claimed she'd seen someone meet with Jimmy Baxter here a few days before he died, and now she wanted him to break in and find out what exactly Jimmy was into. Okay, Drew said, pinching the bridge of his nose. First question, why aren't we just asking the sheriff to check this place out? Because I don't trust cops, Nia said simply. Scooter nodded. Respect. Milo sighed. All right, second question. Why are we doing this instead of you? Nia grinned. Because I'm too smart to get caught. Riley smirked. And you guys are not. Wow, thanks, EJ muttered. Milo turned to Nia. Okay, so what's the plan? Nia crossed her arms. Easy. One of you sneak in, looks around, and grabs anything useful. Scooter raised his hands. Ooh, pick me! Milo immediately smacked his arm down. No, obviously not. Why? Because you will somehow set the entire building on fire. Scooter pouted. Fair point. Leo, ever the practical one, was already examining the back door. It's locked. We need another way in. Riley sighed. You're all useless. Before anyone could react, grabbed a brick from the ground and smashed the window next to the door. Silence. EJ's eyes widened. Did you just commit a felony in broad daylight? Riley dusted off her hands. Yep. You're welcome. Scooter's jaw dropped. I think I'm in love with your sister, Milo. Milo rubbed his temples. I hate everything about this. Drew peered inside. All right, let's just get this over with. Milo sighed. Leo, you're up. Leo nodded, hoisted himself through the broken window, and disappeared inside. The group waited in tense silence. Scooter whispered, What if he never comes back? Drew muttered, Then we cut our losses and run. EJ groaned. Why are you like this? Inside the garage, Leo moved quickly. The place was dusty, abandoned, and smelled like oil and bad decisions. His flashlight beam swept across the workbenches. Old tools, rusted parts, nothing suspicious. Then in the corner of the room, he spotted something, a desk with an open ledger. Leo grabbed it, flipping through the pages. There were names, dates, and a large amount of monies exchanged. Leo's stomach dropped. Jimmy Baxter's name was in there, and next to it, the day before he died, was a payment for $10,000. Leo's eyes widened. Holy crap! Jimmy wasn't some random drifter. He was involved in something big. Leo snapped the book shut and turned to leave, but then he heard it, a noise from inside the garage. His breath hitched. Someone else was in here, and they weren't alone. Outside the garage, Milo tapped his foot. What's taking so long? Before anyone could answer, a noise erupted from inside, a loud bang, followed by footsteps. Leo's voice rang out, Run! Milo barely had time to react before Leo came flying through the window, holding a book in one hand and panic in the other. Then from the inside of the garage, a shadow moved. Voice snapped through the air. Hey, who's there? Panic, Milo yelled. Move! The entire group exploded into chaos, bolting down the alleyway as fast as humanly possible. Scooter tripped over a trash can. Drew grabbed his hoodie and dragged him along. Leo, still clutching the book, kept looking over his shoulder. Milo swore he could hear footsteps chasing them. Then a car door slammed. Milo barely had time before the headlight beam hit them straight on. Standing in the road was Sheriff Stanton. His arms were crossed, his face unamused, and behind them, the garage door had just opened. A shadow stood in the doorway. Milo's stomach dropped. Busted.